Welcome aboard, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. You are looking live here at John Randall Field in Wahpeton, North Dakota, Chahinkapa Park. And you are watching game number 4 here on Three Borders Sports Network for the day. It is game number 8 total here in the tournament for the 2022 North Dakota East Region Legion Baseball Tournament Class A. Welcome again to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Joined in the booth, our producer tonight is going to be Chad Affield, stepping back up and taking the helm.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Chad. How are you, buddy?
Good. It's been a long day, but I'm okay, Joe.
You got the field all fixed up. You even got the agri-lime watered a little bit.
Yep.
And welcome everybody to the pregame show here, brought to you by Vaterstad. Vaterstad, welcome to our world of farm machinery, offering Wilrich, Concord, and Wishick branded machinery. Again, our pregame show brought to you by Vaterstad. So we're looking forward here to a game here. Chad, the Wahpeton comes in as the number 1 seed. The Fargo Jets with a mild upset last night over Devils Lake, 6-4 winners. The Fargo Jets coming in as the number 9 seed.
Yeah, we had 3 games today, Joe, and didn't the lower seed win 3 times? So,
yep. So we're going to go for the Thrivent starting lineups, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. And we're going to turn the microphone over to our PA announcer, Mike Rittenauer.
Start with the substitutes first for the Jets. Number 1, Beckett Stimpson. Number 5, Owen Beam. Number 8, Rowan Johnson. Number 14, Mason Ahern. Number 16, Ryder Allschmidt. And number 26, Parker Sparrow. Now here come your starters. Leading off, doing the pitching, number 6, Anthony Erickson. Batting second, playing center field, number 2, Mike Grensteiner. Batting third, playing third base, number 17, Jacob Beckman. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 21, Isaac Swazer. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 24, Ozzie Egan. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, number 3, Levi Sveet. Batting seventh, doing the catching, number 25, Mason Germstad. Batting eighth, DH, number 7, Cole Hansen. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 13, Alex Such. Playing right field, number 4, Eric Beaver. The Jets are coached by Mike Butane, Joe Wellen, and Lucas Lindell. Now for your home team on the scoreboard, starting with the non-starters. Number 4, Josiah Brewer. Number 10, Eli Kappas. Number 14, Skylar Blado. Number 15, Keegan Lynch. Number 13, Nick Zock. Number 23, Braxton Polly. Now for your starters. Leading off, playing center field, number 20, Tori Ulick. Batting second, playing left field, number 2, Gavin Schroeder. Batting third, doing the pitching in DH, number 5, Caden Kappas. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 7, Jackson Fleetfoot. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 9, Caden Hockert. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 11, Riley Timian. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 6, Jaden King. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 1, Josiah Hoffman. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 8, Jack Rittenauer. Bat boy, Trey Kappas. Head coach, Chris Kappas. Assistant coach, Steve Hockert and Mike Schroeder. Please turn towards me, boys. Young men, excuse me. and repeat after me. The American Legion Code of Sportsmanship, nice and loud. I will keep the rules. Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and healthy body. Good luck. Let's play ball.
There you go. There's your starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Our PA announcer Mike Rittenauer doing the honors there and doing the introductions. And we're just about ready to go here.
Yeah, get that cord wrapped up, Joe.
I know. I didn't want to get all tied up here again. We had a visitor earlier here. Colby. Colby was in the booth. He was looking for you earlier.
There
he comes. Better say hi to Chad there, Colby.
Hi, Chad.
Hi, Colby. There we go, buddy. There you go.
So we're getting ready here for game number 4 on the day.
Mm-hmm.
And this is between the number 1 seed Wahpeton Post 20 and the Fargo Jets, the number 9 seed coming in. Again, the Fargo Jets defeated Devils Lake last night 6-4. Caden Kappas going to get the start on the hill here for Coach Kappas in Post 20. And Caden again coming in here. I got a stat sheet here somewhere, and Caden coming in here with a low ERA. Let's see if I can find the right sheet here real quick.
No.
And let's see here. Caden Kappas coming in at 42 2/3 innings pitched here, Chad, and he's got an ERA of 1.31. So pretty good ERA for the youngster.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good, Joe, at this level.
So Caden Kappas coming in here, and I'll give you the microphone here in a little bit there, Colby, okay? We'll let you. I don't have another headset, though, man. Sorry, man.
Sorry, buddy.
Colby Kappas stepping into the booth here. Again, Caden Kappas coming in at 1.31 ERA here. I've got the stats for Wahpeton. And going to have a good game here tonight, I think, Chad, between the Fargo Jets and Post 20. Fargo Jets coming in here on the hill for Wahpeton, of course, is Caden Kappas, and Anthony Erickson going to take the hill. If you heard him through the starting lineup.
The Jets had to play last night, Joe, so that, makes a little bit of difference.
Yep. And I was just going to look back on my sheets here to try and remember who pitched for him last night. Let's see here.
Ahern?
Caleb Schneider and that's the wrong way. I'm in the wrong way.
Ahern?
Yep, Ahern. And I think he had like 103, I think he had last night,
I think, yes.
So he is unavailable. Wahpeton coming in here. This is their first game here. And Wahpeton has everybody available here if needed. But again, everybody plays again tomorrow. All these 8 teams that played today will play again tomorrow. And our first pitch here will be swung on, fouled back into the net. First pitch, Chad, is 6:55.
83 degrees, Joe.
So 6:55 and 83 degrees, says Chad. Caden Kappas gets ahead in the count. 0-1 to the leadoff hitter, Anthony Erickson. Pitcher versus pitcher, and that one's fouled out of play down the first base side. And the count goes to 0-2. Colby was in earlier and said hi to his cats.
Ooh.
What's their names? Jet and what? Reese.
All right. Reese's Pizza.
Swung on. That one's fouled out of play. Its count remains no balls, 2 strikes. We'll set the defense for you here shortly. We'll get that going as Caden Kappas set to deliver the pitch. Just outside off the plate, 0-2. Jackson Fleeflet, the battery mate there for Caden Kappas. Caden delivers. Swung on a missed, and Caden Kappas gets the strikeout on Anthony Erickson. So a good start to the game here for Caden.
Oh, that's the way you want to start the game, Joe. Strikeout like that, yeah, just keep her going.
Mike Rensteiner steps up to the plate. He's the center fielder for the Jets. Caden Kappas entered today's game with 55 strikeouts. That's number 56 on the year for him through 42 and actually 43 now. First pitch is a strike to Grensteiner.
That's not a bad percentage, Joe.
Yep. The 0-1 pitch from Caden Kappas to Mike Grensteiner. Squares a little bit, brought the bat back, and there was no offer on that pitch. Pitch didn't look too far off the plate there, but it's ball one.
No, didn't look too far, and then I thought, well, maybe they'll appeal too, and
yep.
No appeal coming.
Josh Nordic behind the plate on the bases. Taylor Foose. There's a little ground ball to deep short. It's going to get by Hockert, so a base hit there for Grensteiner in the first hit of the game. It's the first Fargo Jet on the...
Yeah, right between Timian and Hockert on the left side there, Joe, so slow roller.
Jacob Beckman at the plate now. He's the third baseman for the Fargo Jets. So 1 out. Runner at first base is Grensteiner. And the pitch, low and in the dirt. Ball one. One ball, no strikes. Kappa set to deliver to Beckman. Calls a strike at the belt. It's 1-1. Defensively for Wahpeton, Schroeder in left, Ulick in center, King in right. Third to first is Timian, Hockert, Rittenauer, and Hoffman. Third to first. The pitch swung on and missed. It's 1-2. So Kappa's getting ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And want to thank everybody for tuning in on Red River Communications channel 125, our own designated channel. And the pitch is fouled back. Karen Kappas cheering on Caden in post 20. So Karen and Carly is always tuning in.
Always tuned in.
So
yep. Must be me, Joe, maybe.
Karen Kappas, you know them, don't you, Colby? Yeah. Greg McNary sends a text message. Mandan 4, Watford City 3. Final out west. That one's fouled back into the net. So number 9, Watford City played Mandan, the number 1 seed. Pretty close there. 4-3 loss for Watford City.
So if Watford City's hosting, does that mean they're automatically in, Joe? Next week?
To state?
Yes.
I think they are, yes.
Okay. So if they weren't one of the top 4, would they be...
Fouled out of play.
Would there be 9? I mean... Or did they take a spot no matter what?
They take somebody's spot.
They're only playing for 3 spots, basically, then?
Yes.
Okay.
Because then the number 4 spot would go to them if they did not qualify higher.
Okay.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first is Grensteiner. There he goes. Swung on. Check swing, foul. I don't know if that fouled off a Fleetfoot. Might have a little bit. Jackson Fleetfoot stood up out of the crouch there, and check swing there by Beckman kind of caught Fleetfoot on the shoulder the way it looks. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first base, Grensteiner, he took off on the last pitch. We'll see what happens on this one. The pitch. Kappas lets up on that one a little bit. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Beckman hanging in there. Fouled off several pitches so far, Chad.
He's hanging tough, Joe.
Yep.
Making contact when he can. Fighting things off.
1 and 2. Nice crowd assembled here for the evening game.
It was, decent this morning too, Joe.
Yes. Oh, and a pickoff move. Not in time. Quick move there by Kappas. Almost caught Grensteiner leaning.
Yeah, it's close over there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Grensteiner gets his lead. Beckman behind in the count, 1 and 2. Again, Kappas, quick move over. Hoffman puts the tag down, not in time. The camera angle gets that one pretty good there, Chad.
It does. No, that new camera angle, Joe, really gets that pretty good over there.
1 and 2. Yep, it's over on top of the dugout. Again, fighting that one off, and that one's going to land fair for Beckman. And heading to third base is going to be Grensteiner.
That's the new one, Kobe.
So Grensteiner with a single down the right field line, 2 singles in a row, puts runners at the corners here for the Fargo Jets, and Isaac Swayzer steps up to the plate. Swayzer coming to the plate here for the Jets. Again, runners at the corners. Fleetfoot steps out in front of home plate to give the signals. As Kappas now toes the rubber and gets ready to pitch here to Swayzer, number 4 hitter.
See what that runner does at first, Joe. Nice hanging tough.
Pop foul. A lot of foul balls here so far, Chad.
Been a lot, yeah, and that swings and misses. Joe fouls off, so it's adding to the pitch count. And
0-1. Jets threatening here with runners at the corners here in the top of the first. Pickoff moved to first, back in time. Beckman at first. Standing at third base is Grensteiner. And the pitch, low and in the dirt. Fleetfoot keeps it in front of him. It's 1-1. One pitch with 1 out. Good overhand delivery there from Caden. Just couldn't quite get the call. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kappas with the delivery. Got the call on that one at the knees. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Two and 2. Thank you, Mike. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball to short. Hockard picks it up, flips it over to Rittenauer for 1. Over to first, in time.
Double
and
play.
Kappas and the Wahpeton post 20 get out of that inning here with the double play ball. Hockard to Rittenauer, Rittenauer to Hoffman to retire the side. We're going to come back after these messages here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Jets threaten, but 0 runs. Wahpeton coming to bat right after this.
Since the inception of Vaterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field here, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, joined by Chad Affield and Colby sitting up here with us. We'll give them the microphone in the next inning here. We're going to get through an inning here, get things set defensively for everybody, and we'll give Colby a microphone, and we'll talk to him for an inning. Colby's always watching us on Three Borders Sports Network all the time, so we appreciate Colby being a fan, along with his dad, Tim.
Timmy, yep. Timmy actually brought us Power Age, Joe.
No, very nice of him. Thank you.
Yep. So just let me know when you want yours, Joe.
All right, man. Tori Ulick steps up to the plate here for Wahpeton. Caden Kappas and post 20 get out of a little bit of a jam there in the first inning. Tori Ulick takes strike one right across the plate.
Tori Ulick.
Tori Ulick at the plate.
Yep.
Kobe didn't hear it.
Nope.
0-1. That one floats up high. It's 1-1. Again, a nice crowd here. Nice home crowd on a Thursday night here. The grandstand's nearly full.
It's been that long of a week, Joe. I thought it was Friday today.
Yeah. Seems like it, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh.
Ulick swings it down one there, and it's back into the net. 1 ball, 2 strikes. PA announcer Mike Rittenauer. On the scoreboard is Kevin Lynch. And the pitch swung on and missed by Ulick, and he strikes out. One of the rare strikeouts for Tori Ulick.
Number 2, Gavin Schroeder.
And up the bat is Caden.
Tori Ulick on the day coming in and batting .361. That's only his.
Second and third, and not very many strikeouts.
Yeah, not
Joe.
very many. I'm looking for that there, Chad.
5 or
It's,
6? I can't remember.
6.
Joe.
That would be
6?
7 on
Oh,
the
yeah,
season.
all right.
So
I knew it was single digits. Yeah, he doesn't strike out very often.
Gavin Schroeder up now for post 20. Gavin moving up in the batting order, batting 2 now in the 2 spot and batting .268.
How is he there, but I can't see him? He's invisible.
He's behind
And
the
the
pole there,
pitch.
Colby.
Ball 2, 2-0 now for Gavin Schroeder. Hey, Chad, we got to give a shout out here.
Yes.
Gavin Schroeder's great grandma, Florence, 101 years
Oh,
old,
wow.
watching out in Jamestown.
I hope I make it that far, Joe.
Great grandma.
That's-
Gavin's great grandma watching. Thanks for tuning in to
Yes,
Three Borders.
Thank you.
That one's outside to Gavin. 3 balls and no strikes. So again, Gavin Schroeder's great grandma Florence watching from Jamestown.
Jamestown, okay.
She's a huge Twins fan. Also,
Probably a huge Chad Affield fan, too, Joe.
Chad Hatfield's on the top of her list, I'm sure. She probably just made her Christmas
Who's
list
that?
now.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah. Probably just made her Christmas
Yeah,
list now.
well, I'm on a lot of lists, Joe.
Yeah. 3-1 with 1 out to Gavin Schroeder. So thanks for watching.
Yes, thank
Florence.
you. And everybody else that's watching, too.
Yeah,
Joe.
absolutely. That one cut the corner, and Gavin Schroeder, it's 3-2.
So we're watching like over there.
3-2 with 1 out.
Nobody on base.
Pitching for the Jets, Anthony Erickson. And delivers, and it's swung on. Bouncer to short to Schroeder, and he'll reach. Tough hop there at shortstop for Sweet.
Yeah, it was deep in the hole, too,
And
Joe.
we'll see what Janet calls that one. As Schroeder reaches first base. Going to be number 5, the pitcher, Caden Kappa, stepping up to the plate. Caden is also designated hitter. We're giving him a hit, he said. So a hit there for Gavin Schroeder. Goes into the books.
Joe, I just got a text from Alex Beach. He just, we are all Chad Affield fans.
Thanks,
Thank
Alex.
you, Alex. Thank you.
Caden Kappa steps up to the plate. Takes ball 1. Yeah, everybody likes Chad.
Yeah, well.
But you're on Alex's.
Christmas list? Maybe.
Yeah, I bet you are. Caden Kappa's .386 batting average.
Ooh.
Right now leading the team. .386. Again, Coach Kappas was kind enough to share some of the stats with me here, so I'll able to share with the fans here watching Post 20 baseball. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first base is Gavin Schroeder. And the pitch. Hit him,
Yep. Yep.
and everybody's going to move up.
Yeah.
So Schroeder goes to second. Kappas goes to first on the hit by pitch. Looks like it hit him in the lower leg there, Chad.
Yep. Yep. He's got that protection on there to cover that, Joe, I think. So I don't think it really was hurtful, but
Didn't hurt too bad.
no.
He's 15th time he's been hit by a pitch. 15 times. 15 bruises. Like you said, maybe he had the pad on. So that's going to bring up Jackson Fleeflet
And
for
they never,
Wahpeton.
they never had that kind of protection back when I was playing.
No.
Batting gloves was all the protection you had back in the day, Joe, I think.
Jackson batting .354. Takes low for a ball. It's 1-0. Jackson batting .354 on the season. (32-2), a nice record there for post 20 as they come into play here. Number 1 seed. Takes up high for a ball. It's 2-0. Wahpeton dropped their first and only East Region game of the season to Castleton, and then they lost to Duluth.
Over in Perham,
one of the Duluth teams. Yep.
Okay.
2 balls, no strikes to Jackson Fleetfoot. So a hitter's pitch here. With runners on first and second, he'll take a timeout. Everybody steps out of the box a minute, take a breather.
Where's Wahpeton on this?
Right in the bottom, Toby.
2-0. Erickson sets to deliver. Swung on, popped foul there by Fleetfoot. That might have been a little bit high, Chad.
Yeah,
we'll see. Could have been ball 3 there. We'll see.
Comes in high like that, Joe. It kind of gets big. And
Fleetfoot leading the team in RBI with 36. Looking to see if he can get 1 or 2 more here. And he'll crack that one to the shortstop side. Sveet can't handle that one, and everybody's going to be safe, staying at their bags. A little tough hop again there, but that's going to be called an error, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure that's an error, Joe.
So everybody's safe and bases loaded here with just 1 out.
Yeah, just
Tough hop.
tough hop, and then by the time we got to him, he bobbled it just enough where he didn't have really a play anywhere, Joe. And
Yep. It's going to bring up the number 4 hitter here, number 5 hitter, Caden Hockert, with bases loaded. Erickson delivers with bases loaded. He'll drive it deep to left. It's over the head, for sure. A one-hopper to the fence. Schroeder scores. Kappas scores on a 2-run RBI double by Caden Hockert.
Yeah. Hit it hard, Joe. Hit it over the left fielder's head and one-hop the fence, and good for a 2-run double.
Yep, Such turned around and watched that one bounce over his head. And Caden Hockert adds 2 RBIs to his total. He's got 28 coming into tonight. Now he has 30. Caden Hockert with a .304 batting average. Now Riley Timian coming up here for post 20, and Riley steps up to the plate with a .323 average. Alex has got a brand new Ford pickup for you.
Yeah, got a brand new pickup for me. I drive an Equinox though now, Alex, so I don't know if I can upgrade.
So a double, 2 RBI there for Caden Hockert. Gets the first runs across of the game for Wahpeton. And there's another drive to left, and
that's in front
Riley
of
Timian hits it in front of Such, and runners at the corners as Fleetfoot comes across to score. It's 3-0 just that quick.
Yeah, they're working the left fielder and working the left fielder over his head and short and everything else, Joe.
So Caden Hockert with a 2 RBI double, and now Riley Timian with a single RBI. And we're going to get a mound visit here, brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance worked for their customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is
guaranteed.
Number 1 goal.
Number 1. It was guaranteed too, Joe, probably, isn't it?
Oh, sure.
I got it.
That's their satisfaction guarantee, right?
Oh, number 1 goal, yeah.
We're all right. I want to thank everybody for jumping on here and sponsoring, including Carlson Family Insurance. Our postgame is brought to you by Mindak Farmers Cooperative, a call to the pen sponsor, OSPTI. Scoreboard is always sponsored by Farmers Union Insurance. Thrivent and Will Ulick got the starting lineup, and pregame show was brought to you by Vaterstad as Jaden King steps up to the plate. Jaden, number 7 hitter in the lineup. There's 1 out here, and that was the first out of the inning here by a strikeout by Tori Ulick.
Colby missed all the scoring, Joe.
Yeah, he did. 3 hits here so far for Wahpeton.
Colby. You saw him? Okay, all right.
3-0.
Yep.
Jaden King back at the plate here for Wahpeton, the right fielder. Runners at the corners. We'll see if Coach Kappas starts Riley. Erickson delivers off the plate, ball 1. Anthony Erickson is battery mate, Mason Germstead, and we'll set the rest of the defense here. Such, Grensteiner, and Beaver from left to right. 1 ball, no strikes. Caught the corner, 1-1. Third base to first base for the Jets. Beckman, Sveet, Egan, Swayzer. 1-1 with 1 out to Jaden King. That one sails up high to the 6'4" Jaden King. Mason Germstead behind the plate. 2-1. Over at first base, Riley Timmy and Caden Hawkert standing at third with his 2 RBI double. Swung on, fouled back to the plate. Right on it, as they say, Chad.
Right on it. If you fouled straight back, Joe, you're right on it, just underneath it a little bit, but your timing is right.
Official bookkeeper tonight, Janet Gageland back in the press box. Long time we haven't seen Janet up here.
First time in the new one, or she been here before, you think, Joe?
I don't think this is her first time in the new one, I think.
All right.
And, of course, as always, our official pitch counter, Grant Sander.
Official something, Joe. I guess
Yeah, he's official something. I don't know.
Pitch counter now, but we'll.
He's not a ground master yet.
No,
not like
yet.
Phil.
No, not like Phil. No.
2-2. Jaden King at the plate facing Anthony Erickson. There goes the runner, and King swings, holding up, and got to get back to first base is Timian, and the throw coming home on the tag is going to be close, but I believe Caden Hawkert slides in safely.
Good throw and good slide by Hawkert, too, to slide around it.
So a sacrifice fly for Jaden King. Brings in another run. It's 4-0 now in favor of Wahpeton here, as Timian had to hustle back to first base.
Yeah, he had to move. He was 2/3 of the way to second base, Joe.
And that thing was hit by King, Chad. I thought it was going to drop.
I thought it was, too, and then it just, maybe it was just enough breeze up there to hang it up just a little bit for the center fielder, but he came and made a good catch.
Josiah Hoffman, the first baseman, steps up to the plate, the 8th hitter in the inning for Wahpeton here in the bottom of the first. Erickson delivers outside, almost gets away, but a good stop there by Germstead. 3 cameras going tonight, Chad. Some of the Wahpeton folks maybe just tuning in and catching the game. We got a new camera set up there.
There it is, Joe. It's up now, so.
There you go. There's a strike. It's 1-1. Yeah, that new camera angle's.
A lot of compliments down when I was walking around, Joe, too, about the new camera angle.
Cool.
So.
I don't know if we need to zoom out and catch a little bit of more second base shortstop. I know Coach Watson would like to see that. We might try it tomorrow and see if we can get a different angle. 1-1 to Josiah. Hoffman chops that one. It's a slow roller to short. Sveet got to hustle in. He'll make the throw over to first, and it's in time to retire Hoffman. So Sveet makes a nice play, getting it over to Swayzer. And the side is retired, but Wahpeton scores 4 here in the bottom of the first. And they take the lead on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're going to the top of the second here on Three Borders Sports Network. Back after this. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
All right, we're back for the top of the second here. Wahpeton scores 4 runs in the bottom of the first. And they lead here 4-0 as we go to the top of the second. Ozzie Egan going to lead it off here as Caden Kappas takes the mound. Got more shout-outs here coming, Chad. People are texting in here. Colby, I'm going to hand you the microphone. That thing's live, so don't do any cussing here. Okay?
Okay.
Colby Kappas. How old are you?
7.
You got to say it into the microphone. Huh? Colby Beaver. Sorry, man.
Oh.
I messed up on that one.
Yeah.
All right, my
Yep.
bad.
Good
0-2.
correction. Good job, Colby.
That's a way to make the announcer guy look bad. Colby Beaver, and I knew that too.
Well, yeah, you
Yep.
know.
Yeah, I do. There's call strike 3. Watching that one go by was Ozzie Egan, and that is out number 1 and a strikeout. Second strikeout recorded there by Kappas.
So,
Hang on, buddy.
Yeah, hold on, Colby. Hold on.
Levi Sweet, the shortstop, steps up to the plate. He's going to face Caden Kappas for the first time here. All right, go ahead and ask your question.
Caden, when he hit, I think he hit it, by shortstop where he plays.
That's just been, he plays
Yep.
a lot of shortstop here.
Yep,
Right?
Yeah.
He does. Usually plays a lot of
Why
shortstop.
does he pitcher right now?
Well, because that's the way his dad wanted him to start.
Yep.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. There's a ground ball to Rittenauer at second. Hold on, Colby. Rittenauer over to Hoffman for the second out. So Sweet is retired. 4-3 on the ground ball. Colby Beaver.
Where's the other two?
Where are the other two what?
Pitchers. The other two
they're-
pitchers.
Well, right now, Caden Hockert is one of the pitchers. He's at shortstop.
Jaden,
Covering for Caden.
Jaden King's out in right field.
Yep.
He's another
Kevin
pitcher.
Schroeder's out in left field. Tori Ulick's in center field. So there's all kinds of pitchers
He's
standing
got a
around.
lot of pitchers on the team, Colby.
Jackson Fleetfoot can even throw
Why
the
do you
ball.
need a lot of pitchers?
Well, that's just the way it is. When you get to a tournament like
It's
this,
all-
buddy,
It's all pitch count, Joe.
it's all about pitch count.
Yeah. The more you have, the better it's going
The
to be.
deeper
for
you get, the better off you are. So it's a good question there for the kids out there watching. Good question, buddy. Swung on and missed.
Ooh, look at that catch.
Mason Germstead, the catcher at the plate. 0-1. Excuse me, 1-1, Chad. Sorry,
Yeah.
man. I missed that.
Sorry.
Missed ball 1. I was busy talking to Colby.
Yeah, I know. I was focused on Colby's conversation.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
I said, what a good catch.
It was.
The catch.
In
It
the
was.
number 1 seed Wahpeton Post 20 taking on the number 9 seed Fargo Jets. 9 seed mild upset last night over Devil's Lake. 1-2 pitch.
It's very good because
up high.
It's very good because Wahpeton is the number 1 seed because it beat probably most of the teams on baseball and
We got to be careful here, buddy.
Yeah.
2-2. Pitch goes up high and wide. 3-2. We don't want to say something to upset people.
Yeah. We don't want to make the.
You know?
Yeah.
We got fans watching here, buddy. I know. You're only 7.
Probably got relatives watching, Colby.
You're only 7.
You maybe have some relatives back home watching. Or friends. Maybe your girlfriend watching, huh? No?
Up
Maybe?
high and tight. Ball 4. Germstead draws a walk. You got a girlfriend? Huh? Well, answer that into the microphone. Nobody can hear you. You got a friend? Girlfriend?
no.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's what I wanted to hear.
No.
Cole Hansen, number 8 hitter, designated hitter, steps up to the plate. Looks like we got a courtesy runner, Chad, over at first base, and I didn't catch his number.
Who's on first base?
Looks like Parker
The-
Sparrow over at first base. Is that 26?
Looks like- no,
it's a single digit.
6 maybe?
6 or 8. Roland
I
Johnson,
don't
maybe?
know. I can't see it because he's bending down.
Yeah.
And the
And I don't
pitch.
have a high chair. That's
Call
why.
strike to the hitter now, Cole Hansen. We get the. I'll look through the binoculars here and see if I can read it on the front of his jersey. That's not good. Caden Kappas 0-1 pitch.
8.
Call strike in the inside corner. Oh, number 8,
Not
Roland
number 8.
Johnson. It was number 8.
Johnson.
I know it was single digits, Joe.
Yeah, I could tell it was single digits too.
digits.
Caden Kappas ahead in the count. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and the side is retired. We're going to go to the bottom of the second here. Stranding 1 here for the Fargo Jets. We're going to the top of the second.
Wahpeton hitting.
And we'll take a break here, and we'll come back with Chad, Colby, and Joe. Back after this on Three Borders Sports Network. It's 4-0 in favor of Wahpeton.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
Well, Chad, we had a call to the pen there on that
Call
one.
the pen, Joe.
Call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice. Don't know what happened to Anthony Erickson. How many pitches did he finish with? 6 now goes to shortstop, so Anthony Erickson moves over to shortstop. Now pitching is Parker Sparrow. He come off the bench.
Yeah, maybe, Joe, 4-0 early on. Maybe, you keep him under a number, then you can bring him back. Seems early, Joe, but I'm not.
Yeah. Did Levi Sweet? 3 went to second. Okay. So Levi Sweet goes to second base. And again, now pitching is Parker Sparrow. We don't know where he exactly went in for. I don't know if he went in for Beaver was out in right field. Let's see if he's still out there. Yep,
4's out in right.
He's still out there.
13's in left.
So we'll see what happens here when Parker Sparrow comes to the plate. All right, buddy, your microphone's hot.
Hot again. Look out.
So no swearing. All right, we're going to start out at the bottom of the second for Wahpeton here. And Jack Rittenauer going to take the first pitch here from Parker Sparrow. And the pitch swung on, fouled away. So there goes my coloring book there, Chad.
Yeah.
Already. We said moving over to shortstop was Erickson, we said, right?
Yes.
Okay. The 0-1 pitch to Jack. Little sidearm delivery popped up.
Oh my gosh, that was a big one.
That's
Sweet. Tracks that one down, backing up behind second base, and retires Jack Rittenauer on the pop fly.
Joe, I did some research too on scorebook. People doing scorebook. I think I did some research. You're the only one I believe that I talked to or investigated that does your scorebook and pen. Joe.
Well, we know darn well that Janet Gagelin is not using a pen in her book.
She might be, Joe. Did
She
you check?
no, she's not using a pen. I'll guarantee you that.
Oh, it looks like a pen, Joe.
No. Tori Ulick.
Joe, I'm telling you, she's using a pen, Joe.
Janet, are you using a pen? Is she using a pen? She is, huh?
Yeah.
That way, Janet.
No,
Copied from you, Joe, I think, maybe.
Yeah, right. 1 ball, no strikes to Tori Ulick. Picks up high for a strike. 1-1 to Tori. Chad Affield, Joe Schreiner, and Kobe Beaver up here on the call. Colby's with us for the next half inning. Traveled all the way from Zumbrota, Minnesota.
Ooh, wow.
Catch the rest of you'll be here the rest of the tournament, huh?
My 2 girl cousins are over there doing something.
Are they?
The boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like girls? Not all the time, huh?
Like my cousins.
Okay. 2-1. And the pitch by Parker Sparrow.
Who's at the bat first?
Tori Ulick's batting there.
Tori Ulick's batting now.
Okay. So, there's no batters on base?
Nope.
Nope.
Jack Rittenauer popped out to lead off the inning.
How?
That was the fly ball, remember? Kobe
Fly ball
I
to
didn't
second
walk.
base. Tori Ulick
Pop
takes
out.
the walk.
I was looking over there.
Oh.
It's going to bring up Gavin Schroeder again. Grandma Florence watching in on Jamestown again.
101, Joe, right?
101 years old, it
Wow.
says. Great Grandma Florence. So hi again, Florence. Thanks for watching Three Borders Sports Network. We enjoy your company.
Like I said, Joe, I hope I make it to 101.
Yeah.
Make it to 101.
One, yes.
I hope I will make it 101.
Yeah, we hope you do too.
I hope you do too, Kobe.
Yeah.
Tori Ulick with speed. There he goes.
Oh, yeah.
The throw down to second. Not in time. Ulick grabs the bag with his left hand, slides wide, and he's safe.
A little closer than it could have been.
Was he
though.
there?
Gavin Schroeder, I believe that was strike 1, yes. What'd you say, Colby?
What, did he get there?
Yep, he's safe.
How? That was very
It was
crazy.
a very good slide.
That was very crazy.
No balls, 1 strike to Gavin Schroeder. And that one's going to hit him in the rear end.
The rear end.
He saw it coming and just kind of turned Joe and took it where everybody's got a little bit of padding, I think, Joe.
Yep.
Caden Peppers is up.
Got to be careful there with that microphone there, buddy.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
So Caden Kappas is going to step up to the plate here with runners at first and second, 1 out. So, Chad, that means?
Infield fly, Joe, if fair and playable. Kobe, got any more questions for me or Joe?
Yeah.
No?
We're going to have to let you go here at the bottom of the inning.
Well, not yet. You only got a little time left here. We got to.
I know.
I know. I hate to say that to you, Kobe, but.
Takes inside corner for strike 1. You want to do the play-by-play for Caden?
Yeah.
Do you?
So
Okay.
Caden, well, I think he's going to hit this.
Okay.
This one?
I'll-
Okay.
I'll help you out.
I
Okay.
think.
What's the count? No balls, 1 strike?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh, not quite
Fly
high
ball.
enough.
Fly ball to short. Little lazy line drive.
Come on, Caden.
Runners were smart enough, Joe, not to take off too far, and they got back to the bases.
So a little lazy liner to Erickson for the second out of the inning. Jackson Fleeflet coming up. The catcher. His second time at the plate. Jackson reached on an error in his first at bat. That described it all. Whoa.
It did. Whoa.
Yeah.
that does, Joe.
Colby Beaver in the booth here with us.
Yep.
Yep. 7 years old.
Wow. Be 7 again, Joe.
Zambroda. Gonna give your cats a shout out again? What's their names?
Jet and Reese.
Reese.
Like Reese Pieces, and
Oh.
Fleeflet gets nicked.
Oh, right in the leg, probably.
So
Was
2
it
hit
in
by
the leg?
pitches. I think it was in his shoulder area or side there somewhere in the rib cage. And I would guess when he gets down to first base there, we'll see a courtesy runner coming in for Jackson.
There he
Yep.
goes.
Who's on
does.
third?
Who's on third?
Yeah.
Corey Ulick.
It's going to be Josiah Brewer coming in for courtesy runner Jackson Fleeflet.
A lot of speed on the bases now, Joe.
I would say there is. All 3 can
All
run.
3 can run.
With 2 outs. So if Caden Hawker gets a hold of one again, he had a 2 RBI double in his first at bat in the first inning. And the pitch, just low,
Yeah, low.
ball 1. Parker
miss-
Sparrow asking where that
Yeah,
was.
didn't miss by much, Joe. I don't
No,
think.
he sure didn't.
Where was it?
He asked where it
Low.
was.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was, yeah, that's where it was. It
I was,
low.
if I was a pitcher, I would throw it right in the middle.
Right in the middle, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. There's another base hit for Hawkert, and he's going to have at least 1 more RBI. Here comes Schroeder. And the speedster
yeah.
coming
I'll
home,
throw it
standing up and
Because of,
running.
yeah, because of the left fielder threw it to home and there was no cutoff, Joe. I don't know where the over the cutoff guy's head. Both runners were able to move up 2 to second and third, Joe. So
Yep. Caden Hawkert with
Oh.
2 more RBI.
I see
Tingen.
different third base coach too, Joe. You see that?
Oh, it was Steve Hawkert
Yeah.
over there at third.
Yeah.
Mike Schroeder over at first.
Yeah. So
So, who plays on third? I mean, first on
Wahpeton's team.
Yeah.
At third base, Riley
base.
Timian, the guy.
First
First
base.
Oh,
base.
first base, Josiah Hoffman.
Hoffman. Yep.
Riley
Hoffman.
Timian at the plate right now, though.
Yeah. Wap's batting right now. They're on offense there, Colby.
Ooh, and
that was
Riley
close.
Timian almost takes one there, Colby.
That would have been hit batter number 3.
Yeah.
Colby.
Yes, and then he would walk home.
Yep.
Timian with an
You would walk
RBI
home.
No,
single.
well, first base is open yet, Colby. So
Well, yeah.
if he gets hit, then it's bases loaded.
Timian with an RBI single in the first at bat. And Parker Sparrow settles in. And the pitch. Just off the plate. Ball 3, I believe. Or is it 2?
Well, I'm believing the scoreboard says 2-0.
We think
Joe.
Kevin's right?
I'm,
I think,
I'm
you know what?
I'm guaranteeing he's right.
Kevin's right? All right. His mom, Melanie, is watching, so he's got to be
He's
right.
got to be.
His mom, Melanie, is watching.
Who's up to bat?
So she's going to keep an eye on him. There's a
Riley
fly ball
Timmons
to
up
right.
that.
No, don't catch
That's
it.
going to be
Don't catch it.
trouble. Beaver running
yeah.
in and making the catch and retires the side here. in the bottom of the second. So fly ball out for Riley Timian's going to retire the side. Wahpeton scores 2 more here in the bottom half of the second inning. We're going to go to the top of the third. And on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, Wahpeton leads 6-0. Colby, thanks for coming up and joining us here.
Thanks,
all right.
Colby. Good to see
you. Want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
All right, buddy.
All right,
Thank you
thanks,
very
Colby.
much. Colby Beaver on the microphone. And we'll see
Thanks,
him tomorrow,
buddy.
I'm sure.
We'll see you later.
All right,
Colby.
Chad, let's take a break and we'll be right back. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Red River Communications. Three Border Sports Chat has got their own channel on 125.
125.
Their own channel.
Everything on that channel is Three Borders?
Everything on that channel is Three Borders.
Okay.
We're going to try and get 24/7 on there with some repeat things.
Oh, yeah, there's
It'll be fun.
Yep.
As Kappas delivers strike one to the leadoff hitter in the top of the third, and that is Alex Such. Leading off the top of the third for the Fargo Jets. Wahpeton with a 6-0 lead. And Wahpeton's pitching staff, Chad, as a whole, coming in with a 1.74 ERA. As a whole.
Wow. I see Coach Kappas is back in the dugout too, Joe. He's sitting there. So.
Yeah, he's sitting on his bucket in his usual defensive position.
Maybe it's just a bathroom break or something, Joe. I
don't want to speculate.
No, I
there,
don't want to
do we?
speculate anything, no.
That one's into the net. Coach Hawker going to retrieve that one. Maybe he just wanted to
maybe he
change
just
the
want to
pace.
change it up. Yep, I wouldn't doubt it, Joe. So
Wahpeton leading 6-0 here in the top of the third. Fargo Jets, as Kappas delivers low for a ball.
Yeah,
he thought he had three, I think.
I think he thought it was strike three, I think, Joe. So.
Yep. Full count pitch. Swung on, a little bleeder to short. Hawker takes a couple steps to his right and makes the catch. And Such is retired.
Yeah, just a weak liner, Joe. Nothing real hard about that one.
Nope. It sounded like it almost hit off the handle a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, there was a sound. There was a certain sound to it, Joe. Yeah, it was off the handle or off the very end or something. Yeah, it was not hit real well.
As Kappas delivers the first pitch. And at the plate now is Anthony Erickson, shortstop. Moved over to shortstop. He was the starting pitcher. Struck out in his first plate appearance here against Caden Kappas in the first inning. That's low ball 2.
Oh, here comes Coach I'm on visit.
I bet we're at a pitch count where he wants to hold Caden off.
Yeah.
I bet we're probably at about 34 pitches, I'm guessing. We're going to call this mound visit here by Carlson. 43?
Yeah, 45.
43
so
is the
he'll
count.
be able to come back Saturday.
So he can
right,
come
Joe?
back Saturday, yep. So I'm sure he's going to get pulled. This mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal.
I was there, Joe, for you that time.
Attaboy. Look at there, Carlson Family Insurance. He's talking to Caden here, wants to see what he wants to do. And I think he's looking over to the bench to see
he's
if
trying to get somebody loosened up, I think. Maybe.
I don't see anybody in the pen.
No, but now we're
Steven
getting to the ball. Oh, we got to get a ball for somebody to jog down there, I bet.
Yep. Caden Hawker.
Because the 43, you can go to 45, Joe?
Go to 45, I believe, so he can throw 2 more, I believe. And he'll have to take what is he at? 43, I think.
It looks like Nicky Zock's going down to the bullpen, Joe.
Zock trotting down to the bullpen.
Now Chris is
wants to talk to.
Yeah, he's taking his time. He wants
Yep.
to. He's
giving Zock a chance to warm up.
Yep, that's a.
And Coach Kappas having a word with his guys, Josh Nordic, and it looks like
no, it's
Coach
not,
is going to make the change. So we're going to take a break for this call to the pen. We'll take a break and we'll let you know probably that Nick Zock's going to come in relief here to save Caden Kappas on a number of pitches. We'll take a break, Chad. On the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, Wahpeton leads 6-0. We'll be right back.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family.
Your call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and Breckenridge. Call to the pen brings in Nick Zock, and finishing with 43 pitches.
43, so
Caden Kappas. So
under 45.
if he doesn't come back in and pitch anymore, he can come back on Saturday if needed. So Nick Zock comes in on the call to the pen, brought to you by OSPTI. So Caden Hockert moves over to second base.
Umpire moved the on-deck guy back to the right side too, Joe. You can't go.
You can't go over there.
Can't go across.
So at the plate right now is Anthony Erickson, and the count is 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Coach Kappas comes over to talk to home plate umpire Josh Nordic one more time to confirm the switches and the substitutions.
Okay, he's going to get on the
Jack
radio.
Jack Rittenauer comes out of the game. So Zock will basically bat in that number 9 spot for Jack. Did I say that right? Nick Zock will bat in the number 9 spot?
For Jack, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yep.
And you're right, Joe.
Okay.
I'm just surprised Janet's using a pen, Joe. That surprises me.
That did surprise me. Okay, we're back up now. Again, Anthony Erickson. 1 out, 2-0 count. Nick Zock inherits the 2 balls, no strikes count, and he'll deliver strike 1. Beautiful night for baseball here at JRF.
Not much sun out either, Joe.
Yep.
So everybody's happy. The left side of the infield is happy, Joe.
Yeah, no kidding. They don't have to look into the sun. They've got a lot of folks sitting down on the third base berm, a lot of people down on the first base side.
There's a lot of people in front of us, Joe.
And a lot of people under the canopy. And Erickson gets the walk.
Yeah, works out the walk.
So I don't think that gets charged to him. I think that gets charged to Kappas because he started out with 2-0 count. I believe.
I believe you're right, Joe, but I don't want to say you are, but I think you are. I'm almost positive.
Holy cow, you actually believe something I said,
I
Chad.
do, yep.
Yeah.
Although I talked to your wife before we started, Joe. She told me, she gave me a few pointers.
Swing and a miss. Fleetfoot looks down to first base. Watson sent us a text.
Yeah.
He said, hey, make sure that Colby gets paid the same amount as you, Chad.
Yeah, I'll go with that. That's fine.
I'm sure Colby would too.
Yep.
pitch outside, ball, throw down to first, not in time. 1-1. Again, we got to get Tim is Colby's uncle from Matt Beaver.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Colby's dad. Sorry about that, guys. So Matt tuned in. I assumed, and I shouldn't have. 2-1. So thanks for tuning in, Matt Beaver. It's 2-1 with one out. Zock delivers square on the bunt, and that's going to get underneath the glove of Fleetfoot.
Yeah. Threw it down to second, Joe, and I'm not sure. Kappas was there, but I don't know if he knew it was coming or not. And also it was coming, so he.
So Nick Zock behind in the count now to the hitter Mike Rensteiner. 3-1. First base is open now on the pass ball. Swung on, fouled back into the net. Three-two count. Nick Zock delivering to Mike Rensteiner. Pickoff play back to second base, back in time. At second base is Anthony Erickson. Cheering on Jaden King and the team, Bill and Lisa King from Tyler, Minnesota.
Been there, Joe?
I think I've been through Tyler, yes. I think I had that discussion with Watson once.
I've heard of it. I'm not exactly sure I've been there, but I know I've heard of it. I know where it is.
So Zock issues the walk. So runners now at first and second with one out. 6-0 lead here in the top of the third for Wahpeton. Nick Zock looking to shut her down here. Runners at first and second at the plate. Jacob Beckman takes ball one.
Yep, here comes pitching coach.
Steve Hawker coming out to talk on that Carlson Family Insurance mound visit located 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal.
Yeah, quick message, Joe. 6-0, you know, just throw it across.
Yep, just throw strikes. You got defense behind you. Thanks for live streaming the game. The Keegan's grandpa, Shane Davis, watching live in Colombia.
Wow.
In the Andes Mountains. How about that, Chad?
Wow.
Swung on and it's fouled off his leg.
Fouled off his leg in the box.
1-2. So we'll do that one all over again. Keegan's grandpa, Shane Davis. Tuned in from the Andes Mountains. How about that? I don't know if we've ever been in Colombia. We are now.
We are now.
I think the count's 1-2. There's a little pop to left field. Schroeder's got to come running in. Not going to get there in time.
Yeah.
And the bases will be loaded on the base hit.
Landed right between Schroeder and Kappas was hustling over too, and landed right between short left. Nothing to score the run, but moved everybody up at base. So now bases are loaded, Joe, with one out.
So again, Shane Davis, thank you for watching.
First baseman number 21, Isaac Swazer.
So bases loaded here, coming up to the plate, Isaac Swazer for the Fargo Jets. They trail 6-0 here, looking to put a dent in that lead. Ball sails up high from Nick Zock. I kind of expected Coach Kappas to maybe spread out the pitches here with the pitch count thing. Popped up behind home plate. Roof? No. Not unless it's still coming down.
Please return all foul balls to the concession stand for a treat.
Well, I fixed a lot of dents up there before, Joe, so hoping.
Did you get paid for it?
No, I was on.
Yeah. Watson pay? Were you on Watson pay?
No, I was on Watson. No.
Oh.
I was on City Time, Joe.
I was wondering if Watson was paying you like he pays you for this.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Watson takes care of me, Joe.
Does he?
Oh, yeah.
1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nick Zock ahead in the count now.
We have conversations all the time, Joe.
Isaac Swayzer.
There'll be a text coming, Joe.
Yeah, Zock delivers the 1-2 pitch. Caught the corner, strike 3. It was right there on the corner where Fleeflet set his glove, and Zock painted it.
Yeah, no, that's what you want to do, too, now, especially with bases loaded, Joe, is get the batter. And that's what he did. Now he's got 2 outs, so now one more to get.
So 2 outs here. Yes. Looks like we got Parker Sparrow here. Parker Sparrow came into Ozzie Egan's spot. So now we figured out where he came into the game at.
Yeah,
yep. 0-1 count from Nick Zock to Parker Sparrow. Bases loaded for the Jets. Swung on, fouled away. Zock gets ahead in the count. 0-2 now. We'll see if he comes with some sort of breaking pitch here, Chad, or if he's going to come right back with the fastball.
0-2, you know, you can do a lot of things 0-2, Joe. You don't want to probably skip it by the catcher, but...
There it is. Strike 3, painted that corner. Fleeflet again set up on the outside corner. Zock painted it and left the bases loaded. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will be right back with more here on Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the third on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 6-0 in favor of Wahpeton. Back after this. Ellard Excavating has been serving contractors and landowners of Richland and Wilkin County for over 55 years. Ellard Excavating services includes digging basements, replacing culverts, tree removal, ditching, and demolition of old buildings. Dependable, honest, and hardworking are just a few words that describe Jason and his crew at Ellard Excavating. Call Jason today at 701-899-0601. Ellard Excavating is a proud supporter of Wahpeton baseball. Good luck, Wahpeton, at the East Region Tournament. In the top of the third, Nick Zock came in relief of Caden Kappas, who had 43 pitches, and Zock worked himself out of a little bit of a jam there, Chad.
Yeah,
he had bases loaded.
Bases loaded, 2 with 1 out, and you got 2 strikeouts, I believe, Joe, in the inning.
He did, and he caught them both looking. He painted that outside corner.
Painted the corner.
Going to the bottom of the third here. Leading off.
That feels good, Joe, that breeze.
Yeah. Shut the air conditioning off because it was a nice evening, and it got a little stuffy in here. But we're all right. 6-0 lead. Jaden King steps up to the plate. Sacrifice fly in the first inning. Takes outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Sparrow on the mound for the Jets. Sveit moved over to second, as we said, and Erickson back to short. That's the changes that we're aware of in the delivery. That's going to be foul, as that one's pulled foul there by Jaden King. 1-1.
Same coaches, too, Joe.
Oh, Hockert's still down at third.
Hockert
Oh, yeah.
and Mike's over first. So
Mike Schroeder doesn't get much of a chance.
Nope, just switching up, I think, Joe.
Great Grandma Florence watching, so Mike's out
coaching
there getting some
first.
airtime.
Yep. He's out there coaching first.
And Mike's the bench coach. Pulled down the third base line. That's fair.
Hit the base, I believe, Joe.
So King's going to round first and look for 2. He's going to hold up at the big turn. Throw comes into second, and it's bobbled there, but King is going to be satisfied with a single.
Yeah, right off the top of the base, I think, Joe, and just kept rolling.
When you rip it down the third base line like that, you got to be thinking 2 right away.
Yep. Go hard, and then you can always stop, Joe.
That's true.
If you don't go hard, you never have a chance at a double.
That's
Joe.
right. Look at the pros sometimes.
Yep.
Josiah Hoffman, let me introduce Josiah first. Josiah Hoffman, look at the pros sometimes. They just lollygag, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I could have got a double.
I could have got a double, yeah.
Sparrow delivers. Outside for a ball. It's ball 1. Yeah, I think I had some more text messages here I got to read, buddy.
Okay. From all my friends, Joe.
Courtney Mann.
Courtney Mann's listening. All right.
Well, yeah, I got to give the plug here for those guys.
Okay.
Hang on. Sparrow delivers and hits Josiah in the shoulder.
Pitcher number 13.
So another hit by pitch. That's the third one of the night here by Fargo Jets pitching. Brings up Nick Zock, the pitcher. Runners on first and second. Courtney Mann and the 10U's are watching in Castleton. They're at the Hagee Ranch.
Ooh.
Thanks for Courtney Mann and the 10U team watching. Three Borders Sports Network. Appreciate that, Court. Zock squares, puts it down the third base line, and that will be a base hit. Nice bunt in no man's land, Chad.
Yeah, that was right where he needed to bunt it, Joe. That was a perfect bunt.
He put it down the third baseline, and it just was past the reach of Sparrow.
Yep, that's what he needed to do.
And everybody is safe here, and with nobody out, bases loaded. Tori Ulick stepping up to the plate. Tori's walked and scored, and he struck out in his first at bat. Again, Wahpeton threatening here, 6-0 lead. Bases are loaded. Sparrow in the stretch, comes home with it. Comes up high to Tori Ulick. Now, Chad,
yes.
Go ahead. You say your comment first.
Well, I was going to say I had a conversation with Coach Kappas earlier. I told him about my bedtime, Joe.
Yeah? Oh,
you know, we're doing
bedtime?
Yeah, so we're doing well here, Joe. He said, I'll get you home by 9.
You poor thing.
I'll try to do everything I can. So I said, I appreciate that.
Ulick rips that one to right.
Yep.
Jaden King will come home to score.
Yep, everybody moves up a base. Still nobody out. Ripped it down the right field line, Joe. That was hit pretty hard.
So the center fielder, Tori Ulick, gets a base hit RBI, and everybody moves up a base. And scoring on that base hit was Jaden King.
Yeah, everybody moves up a base. And nobody out. And
brings up Gavin Schroeder. Again, we got to say hi to 101-year-old great-grandma Florence in Jamestown.
Happy birthday, Florence.
Happy that you're watching with us.
Yes.
From Jamestown. Big, huge Twins fan, like we all are. You and I.
Your wife's at the game, Joe.
How about that? How about that? She's not watching at Three Border Sports and
Cable
Channel 125.
No, she's physically here, Joe. She's going down with some money, Joe. Is that yours? Probably.
She's taking money downstairs. Yeah. 7-0 lead here. Again, Chad, I'm sure we've talked about it several times here during the tournament. You want to get to that 10-run cushion.
You're not trying to.
Nope.
Run it. You're just trying to save pitching and stuff like that, Joe. There's a reason behind all this.
Germstead sets up outside. The pitch comes inside to Gavin. Again, great-grandma Florence watching in Jamestown. Yeah, you're not trying to run the score up. That's just today's age. Joe, today's ball.
I told you, as far west as I've been, I probably should go visit Grandma Florence. I haven't been to Jamestown.
Yeah.
She goes, well, who's that guy?
You have been to Jamestown?
I have not, Joe.
You've been through Jamestown. To Steele,
okay.
It's between here and Bismarck.
I probably blinked.
Isn't Steele on the other side?
Oh, I don't know. I thought
you got me confused.
I thought Steele was maybe on this side. I don't know, Joe. I shouldn't say that, I guess. I probably blinked if I was going through Jamestown. I know we've been to Valley City.
2-1 to Gavin. Swung on, pulled down to third base line. Gavin gets a hit and an RBI, at least one. He's going to get 2 RBI. He's heading to second. Throw to third.
Yep.
Safe.
Yep.
Everybody's safe. So Gavin gets a double, 2 RBI double for great-grandma Florence.
Throw went to the right base, though, Joe. He tried, he knew he couldn't get it at home, so he tried to get in the third. It was close, but after 2 runs, it scored. So
2 runs scored, and it's 9-0 here for Wahpeton. And Caden Kappas steps up to the plate.
Now we might have a call of the pen, Joe, maybe.
We have a mound visit, and we'll see what happens here on the mound visit. And looks like we're going to get some changes here. So we're going to take a break here. Carlson Family Insurance brings you this mound visit. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Stop and see Eric down at 2nd Avenue. Carlson Family Insurance, our mound visit. We'll come back with the call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Your first car. It might not have been perfect.
That call to the pen brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and of course in Breckenridge. And that call to the pen brings in the right fielder, Eric Beaver from right field. And moving out to right field to replace him was Mason Ahern. He pitched yesterday for the Jets.
Ahern, who was pitching before, Joe? Maybe Ahern comes in for him? Or
Sparrow?
Did Sparrow go back to...
Sparrow came off the bench as well.
Okay.
So I think Beaver was being pitch hit for. We'll see what happens here when they come up to hit. All we know is Ahern is out in right field. Caden Kappas at the plate. Caden so far hit by a pitch, takes strike one, and he was popped out to short. And a little lazy line drive. Caden at the plate. Behind in the count, 0-1. Seeing a new pitcher for the first time. He'll pop that one up to the right side. Swayzer giving chase in foul territory and makes the catch. Torrey Ulick threatened to come home there, but he stayed put.
You know, Joe, if that was a little farther, I could see Torrey taking a chance maybe, Joe.
Yep,
but
and especially if Swayzer had been running backwards, you know that Torrey would have taken off.
I'm sure Coach Kappas has all his kids trained on that too, to
absolutely.
watch that kind of stuff, you know, Joe, and they know when to go, and they get a little help by the coaches, but they understand.
Jackson Fleeflet at the plate.
Oh, popcorn, Joe, your wife bought. Maybe she's bringing it here. It's 2 bags, Joe.
No.
No?
No. Call strike to Jackson Fleeflet. He reached on an error and was hit by a pitch. 0-1. Setting up outside is Germstead, and the pitch is good. It's 0-1-2. Beaver ahead in the count now, 0-2. Again, Germstead sets up on the outside. Pitch comes inside, and Fleeflet turns on it. The count remains no balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the line. You know, as a runner at third, too, they're smart enough, too, to stand in foul territory, Joe, just in case it comes down and hits you. You want to make sure you're in foul territory. If you're in fair territory, you're out.
0-2 to Jackson Fleeflet. Left fielder just gets back in time here. Such come hustling back. And that one's going to hit Jackson in the rear end. That's the second time he's been hit. I think both times
I think
on the backside.
Yep, I think so.
I don't think he's got any bruises on that one. It wasn't coming in too hard. Trey Kappas chases that one down. He'll bring everything back to the dugout as Caden Hawkert steps up. Caden having a good day here, Chad. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a single and 4 RBI.
Yeah, 4 of the 9, so.
Caden looking to do some more damage here in the bottom of the third. Pitch goes outside, but it's on the corner for strike 1. 0-1. Kelly McNary in the house.
He showed me his dental appointment went well, Joe.
Did it?
Yep.
That's good. That one's down the right field line. Just foul. Missed it by that much, Chad. It's 0-2, I believe. Kelly, sit down there. We'll give you the microphone. We'll put you on the air here as soon as this half inning is done. Yeah, we got you a soft seat. You don't get one of these nice ones like Chad's got.
Yeah, I'll switch with him. Man.
I think the count's 0-2, but
well, I'm guaranteeing he's got it right.
No, well, we may never know here if Hawker takes this one, but I think it's 0-2. And he'll drill that one to left field deep.
On the line.
And that one's going to go fall in for a base hit. Ulick's going to score. Yep. Schroeder's chasing him home, and 2 more score for Wahpeton. So Hawkert with another single and another 2 RBIs. He's got 6 on the day for Caden Hawkert. You get a courtesy runner out at second base for Jackson Fleeflet. Josiah Brewer trots in for him. Riley Timian, the 9th hitter in the inning. It's 11-0 here. Wahpeton over the Jets. The bats are alive. We got umpire in chief here for the tournament. Kelly McNary sat down with us. We'll have him on here at the top of the inning. We'll give him the microphone. Timian pulls that one foul down the third baseline. Nobody probably understands the game of baseball better.
I don't think so,
Kelly
Joe.
McNary,
I think you're right.
Not only is he a former catcher, I believe, right? And he's an umpire and a coach. Been around the game of baseball for many years. We'll find out when we talk to him. And there's another hit by pitch. Second one of the inning here. As
reloads the bases too, Joe.
So Timian goes down to first. Hawkert goes to second. And Josiah Brewer now on third base. And Jaden King going to come to the plate. And it looks like we've got a... Do we? No, that's Timian down there.
Yeah, he's just making sure he got hit, Joe.
Got all his stuff off and everybody's good.
Yeah, just make sure he's ready to go.
11-0 lead here in the bottom of the third for Wahpeton. Bases loaded for Jaden King and only 1 out, Chad. Swung on, pulled down to third base. Beckman snags that one, steps on the bag, and he'll get it over to second base in time to retire Riley Timian.
Good play by the third baseman, Joe.
That's going to wrap up the inning here, and we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll have Kelly McNary here on the air with us. But we got 3 complete on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton 11. The Jets 0. Back after this.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting. Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North?
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field, Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to the top of the fourth here, and Wahpeton leads the Jets 11-0. Leading off here in the top of the fourth for the Fargo Jets is going to be Levi Sveit. He moved over to second base. And he'll lead off here facing Nick Zock. Levi Sweet grounded out to second base in his first at bat. Takes strike one. Kelly McNary joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network. Kelly, thanks for jumping up here and getting on the air.
No problem, Joe. Thanks for having me in. Good to see you and Chad. You guys are doing a great job. Had a chance to watch a little bit online as I've been home a few times. I'm supposed to hang out at the ballpark as much as I can, of course, but occasionally got to head home.
Appreciate you tuning in. That one comes up high. It's 1-2 to Sweet. Wahpeton having a good day at the plate here, Kelly.
They certainly are. You know, I've had a chance to work some of their games this season, and this is as well as I've seen them hit. They're putting it all together, especially Caden Hockert having a great night.
Strikeout there for Sweet and Nick Zock. So Nick Zock with 3 here since he's came into the game, and Mason Germstead, the catcher, steps up to the plate now.
Yeah, Nick struggled just a little bit when he came in, but he seemed to found his rhythm now. Things are going pretty well for him.
Shoots outside for ball one. Had a few messages from Greg out in Watford. They've got the tournament going on out there in Watford for the West Region too as well.
Well, the West Region's in Bismarck, but the state will be in Watford.
State's in Watford,
and they had a play-in game yesterday. They won that play-in game, so they had to play the number 1 seed, Mandan. They ended up losing on a walk-off. They lost by 1 run, so they played very well tonight. Greg's pretty happy about that, but of course got a little work to do. They don't want to get gifted into the state tournament. They'd rather earn their way there.
Yep. And they will, Chad and I, as that one's fouled back, it's 1-2 now to Germstead, and they will get a berth in the state tournament one way or the other.
Yes, they will, but of course they'd rather earn it.
Yeah, as any team would. That one sails up high, it's 2-2. For as little rain as we've had, Kelly, John Randall doesn't look too bad.
Exactly, yeah, we have a few bare spots, but that's, you know, we really haven't had much rain at all this summer.
Blowing away 3-2.
We had our spring rains, and then it's just kind of quieted down and gone to the dormant season, so to speak.
Foul, out of play. Sorry, Kelly. Out of play, it's 3-2 to the hitter Mason Germstead, the catcher. He walked in his first at bat. It counts 3 balls, 2 strikes from Nick Zock. He's ready to deliver the payoff pitch. Swung on. There's a little drive out into left field, right in front of a charging Gavin Schroeder, and a 1-hopper and a base hit. Tough one to get on those line drives, Kelly, when you're coming in from left field.
It is, straight at you. Your first notion is to go ahead and step back, and then you got to hustle like crazy to get to it. But your chances aren't very good unless you make a diving play. Gavin's quick, but he's just trying to keep the ball in front of him. Keep the force out on first.
Eric Beaver steps up to the plate here. He's the pitcher. He was the right fielder. Then he came in to pitch, and now he's batting in the designated hitter spot in the number 8 hole. Nice crowd here tonight, Kelly.
Very nice crowd.
I'm sure you walked through coming up.
Yeah, it's nice to see a lot of people here from Wahpeton and Fargo, of course, as well. But I think we've had a few people from over in the Breckenridge area come over to see what it's all about as well.
Yeah. It's a beautiful night for baseball.
Yeah,
Every night's a great night for baseball.
Just awesome.
Yep.
Flag is straight down.
Yep. Swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Kelly, you're a former catcher yourself.
Yes, I was a catcher at Dickinson State. It's kind of weird how that happened. Our baseball team, the Williston Keybirds, is who I played for Legion.
1 and 2.
And our 2 catchers were juniors, and they went to Boys State. So the coach plugged me in for a couple double headers, and my college coach happened to see me because we played one of those double headers on the road at Dickinson State. And
swung on a miss, strike 3.
Got there, and he decided to make me into a catcher, which I really enjoyed because you're in every pitch of the game. No matter whether you're winning or losing, you're still right there. You never get bored.
Alex Such at the plate. Oh, excuse me, it is Alex Such.
Number 13.
Yep. I didn't see his number right away, and I thought, maybe I missed something here. 1 ball, no strikes. Played at Dickinson State.
Yeah, it was a Blue Hawk. Just
Blue
missed being a
Hawks.
savage, but I think they closed that off in 76.
Okay. And, of course, well known in the area, Kelly, helping a lot of the youth in town. You like the skills and drills?
Yeah, I love working with youth.
2-1.
My second full year as far as doing the morning, 5 days a week. I've enjoyed the little bitty ones from 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds, and then the skills camp with the 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds. That's been a fun time as well.
2-2 with 2 outs. Zock to Alex Such, the number 9 here. Zock delivers. Caught the corner. Fleetwood drops it, but he's going to tag out the runner in time. So 3 strikeouts in the inning for Nick Zock. He's got 5 total, Chad. And Nick Zock doing well. So we're going to take a break here. We'll come back here on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll have Kelly McNary here with us. When we come back, we're going to the bottom of the 4th on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 11-0 in favor of Wahpeton. We'll be right back. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this year.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Hey, we want to thank the City of Wahpeton for jumping on board. Great place to eat and shop. City of Wahpeton here. Summer sponsor for us, Josiah Hoffman at the plate. He'll drill that one over the shortstop's head for a base hit. So Josiah Hoffman starting out the bottom of the 4th with a hot bat, and Josiah gets his single. So the Hoffman boys, you've had them through the years, Coach, and those boys can put the bat on the ball too as well.
Yes, they can.
Nick Zock at the plate. He's up for the second time. He singled with a nice bunt in his first at bat. Hoffman over at first, and the pitch is called strike. Beaver on the mound for the Jets. You're a believer in small ball too, aren't you, Kelly?
Oh, yes. The bunting game is definitely a tool you got to have in your arsenal. It's not every game is going to be a game where you're going to win by 3 or 4 runs.
That's right. And the delivery, and Zock's going to swat that one. Big high chopper. Nobody covering first, and he's going to beat it out. You call that an error, Kelly, or is that just a BHP?
Mental error.
Yeah, there you go.
I think we probably give him a hit.
Yeah, you almost have to. There was no errant throw and no bobbled.
Yeah, we saw the importance of the bunt game back in 2012 when Wahpeton won the Central Plains.
Yeah, how big was that?
That is the reason why they won. Of course, pitching and good defense as well.
Yep. Going to bring up the top of the order now, Torrey Ulick. Singled and scored in his last at-bat, walked and scored as well, and struck out once. 1 for 2 for Torrey. Again, your coach going into the bottom of the 4th here, Wahpeton with an 11-run lead. Of course, you got to be thinking here with the pitch counts. You got to be thinking about that 10-run rule. So if you can get some more insurance here, you're probably going to be okay here, aren't you? I mean, you don't want to stomp on the throat, but yet you want to keep the gas pedal down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Kappas is thinking about getting another run or two, but he's going to do it in a classy way. There's no doubt. He's not going to try to lay a bunt down or anything like that. Probably going station to station out there, hoping to get a run or two across that way.
0-2 here to Torrey Ulick. Again, 1 for 2 on the day. Scored twice, 1 RBI. He'll bring that one over to second base. Sveit turns to short. The relay to first. Not in time. You're not going to get Torrey.
No.
And coming home and scoring is Josiah Hoffman on the errant throw. So Zock is retired over at second base. And reaching on the air at first base was Tori Ulick. So that's going to bring up Gavin Schroeder. Chad, one more time. We got to say hi.
Oh, grandma.
Great
Grandma Schroeder out in Jamestown, North Dakota.
Yep.
101, Kelly.
101.
101. That is awesome.
101. Great grandma Schroeder. Yep. Florence is watching.
Florence, yep.
Gavin's great grandma. I want to thank her for tuning in out in Jamestown, North Dakota. Call strike. Chad's never been in Jamestown, Kelly.
Kelly? We got to get him west of Valley City.
Well, I've been to Steel. I've been to Steel, Kelly.
Would you go on Highway 13?
Yeah, I don't know.
For what? You didn't go through Jamestown?
Germstead setting up outside.
Closed my eyes, I think, when I was driving through Jamestown. I don't know.
And it comes inside, and Schroeder swings and misses. It's 0-2. Gavin, in his last at bat, Kelly had a double for Grandma and got 2 RBI.
Gavin gets the bat on the ball pretty well. He's a good contact hitter, and he's that type of guy that can bunt or get some swinging bunts as well.
His bat's coming alive here in the second half of the season. He drills that one out to center field, and Gren Steiner gets underneath that one, makes the catch, and retires Gavin, so we jinxed him. So the first out, or excuse me, that's the second out there recorded. Forgot to write the 1 in the circle down there. There's 2 now. Going to bring up Caden Kappas. He's struggled at the plate here so far. He's hit by a pitch and 0 for 2 otherwise. So Caden looking for his first hit of the game as Germstead sets up outside again. And the pitch sails outside, ball 1. Again, a multi-sport athletes like Caden Kappas. Kelly, you sure like to see that too, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
we love baseball.
The more sports they're in, the more skills their body's going to have. I mean, they're going to be able to adapt to things a little bit better. And they don't get burned out.
Yep.
That can happen. I mean, I love the great game of baseball, but I don't know that I would have wanted to play it 12 months out of the year.
Right.
You know?
Unless you were getting paid $6 million a year by the Twins or something.
So yeah, it's nice to see guys like Caden doing the football and the basketball as well.
So the pickoff move was overthrown at first base, so Tori Ulick scoots down to second base, and it's 1 ball, no strikes to Caden Kappas. He'll take inside for strike 1 on the inside corner. $12-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Chad Affield, Kelly McNary, Joe Schreiner. Kelly joining us here for a couple of innings. Caden takes high for ball 2, 2-1. You working tomorrow, Kelly, in the tournament?
I am. I'll be doing the last 2 games tomorrow. Probably the plate on the 4 o'clock one.
Okay. 2-1. Caught the corner, and it's 2-2. Hate to keep using the term, but it's deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A lot of deuces on the board. To Caden Kappas. That's outside for ball 3, and the count is full to Caden. How many years have you been umpiring, Kelly?
Well,
got enough fingers and toes to count
it. When I was 18 on the Legion team, my first job was working park and rec ball in Williston, and we coaches kind of had our own diamond. We wrote down the lineups. We umpired the game. We made sure the kids, of course, knew when they were going to bat, called the safes and outs. So I think that's probably where everything started. So that would have been back about 1978, 79. So, and then on and off since then, but I would venture to say it. We could say 30 years.
30 years, so you've been an umpire for a long time. And Jackson Fleeflet is going to poke that one out to left field. Such gets over and retires the side on the fly ball, but Wahpeton does put 1 across here in the bottom of the 4th. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. The Jets got to score at least 3 to stay in this one here as we're going to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back with Kelly McNary right after these messages.
Since the inception of Vaderstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Although Digital Guru is known for computer sales and repair, did you know we also install audio and video equipment for your home or business? We install a range of security systems, including cameras and door access control. Digital Guru also offers next-generation cybersecurity, providing 24/7 monitoring and protection from today's ever-increasing cyber attacks. For more information on the services we provide, call Digital Guru or visit our website today.
We go to the top of the fifth. Nick Zock sitting at 40 pitches. So at this point here, guys, I'll turn it over to you guys. Chad, Kelly, what are you going to do here with Zock at 40 pitches? You want to bring him back on Saturday so you shut him off at 45, or do you let him go and finish the game and then not burn up anybody else? Tough call.
That's a tough call, Joe.
He is a great reliever.
Yep.
And I guess I don't know how fast he can bounce back. That's not for me to decide.
That's true.
But to have him in the arsenal later on would be great.
On Saturday.
That, of course, is Coach Kappas's view, whatever he wants to do with him right now.
As a Wahpeton fan, Coach Kappas pulled his son Caden out of the game with 43 pitches so he can come back on Saturday. And there's pitch number 41 for Zock, and that's going to be...
I don't see anybody warming up down in the pen,
so
they're probably going to go with Nick.
Anthony Erickson at the plate. Swung on and missed. It's 1-1. So pitch number 43 coming up. Swung on, popped out to left. Schroeder backs up a couple steps and makes the catch. Erickson is retired on the fly ball.
Here he comes. He's going to have a mound visit at least.
I'm going to see what he wants to do.
Coach Kappas might be thinking very similarly to how we were.
Yep.
We'll find out.
I think he's signaled Schroeder to come in, Joe.
Nope. Jack Ridner coming back in. Let's see what Jack does.
Jack.
I think Jack's going to second, and I think Hockert's going out to left.
And Hockert is going out to left, so that means that Gavin Schroeder's coming in. This mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. We're going to take a break and our call to the pen right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent. Insurance is an important safety net.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
OSPTI call to the pen brings in Gavin Schroeder from left field. We'll go through the rest of the defensive changes, but OSPTI brings you your call to the pen, your therapy clinic of choice with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and in Breckenridge. Your call to the pen brings in Gavin Schroeder from left field, moving out to left field from shortstop position, from second base position is Caden Hockert, and then moving over to second base is Jack Rittenauer. So, like we talked, guys, there coming into the break here, just before the break, we wondered if we were going to see a pitching change here at 42 pitches. Zock is now eligible to come back on Saturday, correct?
Yeah, that gives us Wahpeton a great option. Both arms that they've used thus far are available to him on Saturday, so that's great. And Gavin coming in hasn't pitched a ton, but he has pitched. He only needs 2 outs, so.
And I think
that's a pretty good move.
And Mike Grensteiner at the plate. And so far he has singled and walked. 1 for 1. On base percentage is pretty good. So, Caden Hawkert's still available. Jaden King's still available for tomorrow. There's a fly ball to left. Hawkert's got to go back. Ulick's going back. Hawkert, had it in the basket catch. Couldn't quite hang on to it. Deep fly ball there out to left. And your thoughts, Kelly?
Well, that ball was hit probably about 345 feet. And he had to run a long way.
Yep.
And when you're running that far back, sometimes your head might have a little tendency to bounce a little bit. He plays more infield than he does outfield, I think. And he made a great effort, just didn't hang on to it.
Jacob Beckman now here at the plate for for the Jets. Gavin Schroeder going to deliver with 1 out. Standing at second base is Grensteiner with the double. Ken Hawkert had it right in the breadbasket.
He did.
Just couldn't quite hang on to her. Schroeder delivers. Again, pops up in the air. Fleetfoot didn't get to see it. And scooting down to third is Grensteiner. And with a 12-0 lead, that run, we don't want to worry about it, right, Coach? You just want to...
There's really no worries for that run. We want Gavin to attack the zone, get outs.
Jacob Beckman so far is 2 for 2. A couple of singles. Powell follows that one over to First Street. That one was heading towards Second Street even. Nice crowd here tonight, Kelly. I'm very happy. I know I asked you that earlier, but again, a nice crowd here tonight.
And I think, even the afternoon games, we've had a pretty good crowd from the West Fargo fans and other teams that have played, Kindred.
Yes, good crowd attendance.
I didn't get much chance to watch the Castleton game, but I assume they brought a good amount of people as well.
Bring a good amount of people as well, yes. Very happy with the attendance here at John Randall Field as Beckman grounds out to Schroeder, 1-3. So standing at third base is Grensteiner. Now coming up to hit is Isaac Swazer. Swazer so far has grounded into a double play and struck out. And the pitch swung on and missed.
Well, Gavin's doing a great job attacking the zone. He's got one of the 2 outs he needs, so we're getting closer and closer.
No balls, 1 strike. That one's in the dirt. Fleetfoot does a good job of stopping that one. Yeah. Again, a good catcher.
I got 25 minutes. I got 25 minutes before bedtime, Joe, so I'm good to go.
You're going to make it, man. We can get the post game done.
I got a little water.
Oh, that's right. You're going to go do the water.
Yeah, that's all right.
Poor Chad's bedtime is 9 o'clock. Oh, nice little pitch there.
I haven't found my bedtime yet this summer, Chad.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Gavin Schroeder's great-grandma Florence watching her great-grandson try to close it out. And it's a pop fly, and he might get it to happen. Yep. King comes in a couple steps in right field and makes the catch. And the side is retired, and Wahpeton wins in a 10-run game here on the fly ball retirement. Gavin Schroeder comes in and gets the final 2/3 of an out. Kelly McNary, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you coming in.
I appreciate you having me in here. I got to open that umpire room.
Yeah, you got to go. Go get busy, buddy.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Kelly.
Kelly McNary joining us here again. Your final score: Wahpeton wins by the 10-run rule, 12-0 here, and we'll come back with our post-game show brought to you by Midnack Farmers Cooperative right after this. Here again, your final score: Wahpeton 12, the Jets 0.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years. Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
We're back here for our post-game show on Three Borders Sports Network. Mindak Farmers Cooperative post-game show offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for full-time employment. Check out their webpage.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles?
There you go. Now we got it. www.mdf.coop. mdf.coop. Mindak's webpage there, or you can just call Denise out there too.
Yeah, I believe they're having a big thing on Diamond 1 tonight, Joe, I think.
Is it tonight?
Yes, I believe it is, Joe.
I did get a message about that
I
here.
believe it's tonight.
I've got to say hi to Evan, Wyatt, and Abby, my son and his wife, and my grandson watching.
Hello, and once again,
Jordan Miller watching from Renville, Minnesota. I also got another text.
Grandma Francine too, Joe. One more time.
And of course, B-Dub listening down.
Is he good for
in the cities?
Hi, Brian.
Thank you, B-Dub, for the message. Got it. Appreciate it. What else did I get here? Got an appreciation note there from Colby when he was on. So we had a little interview with Colby Beaver.
Yep.
Great fan here, and they had a good time up here with us in the booth.
We had a good time up here, Joe. I think that made his day, made his week, whatever, Joe. So.
Sure did. So we'll probably see him the rest of the tournament, I'm guessing. So Mindak Farmers Cooperative post-game show once again. Your final score: Wahpeton defeats the Jets in the 10-run rule in 5 innings, 12-0. Chad and Caden Kappas started out, pitched 43 pitches, gave way to Nick Zock. Nick Zock comes in, I think it was 42 pitches. And Gavin Schroeder comes in and lights it up.
Yeah, like I said, like Kelly said earlier, all three pitchers that Coach Kappas used today, still they can come back.
Schroeder was. I don't even think Schroeder had 10 pitches,
he can come back tomorrow.
He can come back tomorrow. So,
which at this time, that's what you want to do, Joe.
That's what you want to do in tournament time. So Wahpeton victorious here. Let's take a look at the line scores, Chad. The Jets no runs on 3 hits.
Colby's down there running.
Colby's running the bases.
He ran the bases.
You see him down there on the screen there, just walking by the gator. See Wendy is down there too as well, Coach Kappas' daughter. So again, the Jets, no runs on 3 hits. They committed 3 errors, Chad, and left 6 on base. Wahpeton 12 runs on 11 hits. Good. No errors and 7 left on base. So the Wahpeton guys left a few runners on base too as well.
And he came through, Joe. It's 20-9. So.
Offensively, though, we got to look at Caden Hockert here for
Wahpeton.
He had 2 singles and a double and a total of 6. Count them 6. I got to use 2 hands.
Half of the 12, Joe.
Caden Hockert had a great night at the plate for Wahpeton. And a couple RBI for Gavin Schroeder, who was great-grandma Florence was watching us in Jamestown. Thank you again, Tori Ulick, with an RBI.
Everybody that was watching tonight, Joe.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Everybody watching on Three Borders Sports Network, our YouTube channel, and also
our Red River channel, 125.
That a boy. You got her down, man. You might get hired yet.
Yeah.
Watson,
he's listening.
Looking for a job, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, Chad, let's wrap it up. We got to go do some watering here, so Again, for Colby Beaver, he was up here with us for an inning and a half.
Yes,
we
thank
appreciate
you.
Colby. Kelly McNary was up here. Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
He's down. He's got to talk to the umpires here after the game, so he's doing his thing. And for Chad, you got anything else you want to add
good,
before
Joe.
we let you go?
I'm good. We're going to do some watering. And
For Brian Watson, watching from afar, for Chad Affield, I'm Joe Schreiner. Your final score, 12-0. Wahpeton wins by the 10-run rule. Tomorrow, we will be back at 11 a.m., and that will be the West Fargo Vets taking on the 400 Astros at 11 o'clock. Then at 1:30, it'll be Valley City taking on these Fargo Jets that you just saw here at 1:30. So those are the two loser-out games. And then the semifinals with Castleton and the West Fargo Aces at 4, and Kindred will take on Wahpeton at 6:30. There's your schedule. All 4 games will be here on Three Borders Sports Network, as the 4 games on Saturday as well. Check out our website at www.threebordersportsnetwork.com, and that's 3 with the number 3, threebordersportsnetwork.com. You'll find the links there tomorrow. Brian's doing all that work for me. I don't know how to do that stuff.
That works out good, Joe.
All right, for Chad, for Brian, for Colby, for Kelly, I'm Joe Schreiner. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll wrap it up and say goodbye, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning just before 11 o'clock. Good night, everybody.